Hello, welcome to my first video on YouTube. Now today, simply, I don't even know, I have no ideas. So, I'm going to be teaching you how to set up a good Discord server. So for one, you obviously want to give it a name. So I'll just be naming mine Test. You can name yours whatever you feel like. Once you've created your Discord server, I'm just going to leave that. You're going to see this, which is a category. This is a voice channel category. This is a voice channel, and this is a text channel. Now, if you've ever been in a Discord server before, you're going to know about roles. Roles are a great way to categorize admins, mods, anything like that. So you might just want to add, say, a couple roles, and I can name this one Owner, which will be, obviously, the owner of the server. Now, for roles, you're going to have a bunch of these down the side. Now, these are permissions, so administrator permission gives it all of these, so they can do everything in your server. I'm going to give myself that, and this makes it so if people can tag you or not. So if you want people to be able to tag you, feel free to turn that on. Now here, I'm going to create an admin role, and I'm going to just give it a color, and I'm going to give it the same permissions as me. And now, if you want to make a smaller role, something like moderator, I suggest you don't give it this permission, administrator, because if you give it administrator, it'll mean that it can do anything, and you don't exactly want that. So for my moderator roles, I like to go view audit log, manage roles, kick members, manage nicknames, manage messages, mute, deafen, and move. Now this will give the moderator some pretty basic permissions which are quite handy in most situations. Now once you've finished with testing with all these roles, you're going to want to go to save changes. Now once you've done that, you can just give it a little icon. I'll just pick something random. Piece of Brightcore from Fortnite. Oh, Fortnite's dead. Okay, so now you obviously just want to give yourself the rules you want, so I'm going to give myself owner, and you see it pops up there and it changes my color. Now, you're going to want to go here and delete all of the channels you don't want and stuff like that. So I'm going to delete these and set up something else. So it should say this, no text channels, meaning you have nowhere to type. Click create category, name it, whatever you want. I'm going to name mine general chats. But also, just to make it fancy, which is what quite a lot of servers do, they like to put something before here, like an emoji or something. It makes it look more fun. I'm not going to do that just for the sake of time. But you're gonna put like a general chat right there, and that'll be where people can normally go. And then off topic, and if you want to add bots, which that's a whole other video, you're gonna have a bot commands channel, which is a channel that people can go. Now you can moderate this, and you can, let's say I wanted to add some rules. I could go to information. I'm just going to make that category right there. Put it up here. And then I can add a welcome channel, which is where messages will go when somebody else joins the channel. Joins the server, sorry. Announcements, which is where admins, moderators, owner, yourself, stuff like that, where you can post announcements. And I like to add in something else, you know, like maybe vote, where people can vote on stuff you post. Now, every good server likes to have, as we all know it, voice channels. Whoa, I cannot spell today. So, voice chats. So to make a voice chat, you want to go to voice channels, click that and you can change the name. Now, it's different to to text channels because you can put capitals. See, as this, it'll have that, and no caps. But for this, you can go random chats, so on and so forth. Now, for information, you don't want anyone just talking in there. So to do that, you want to right click on information, click edit category, go to permissions, go to @everyone right here, and then click the X on send messages. That'll make it so not everyone can send messages. If you want some people to send messages, you can either set certain members or set roles. These two roles, since they have the administrator permission, it won't affect them. I want moderators to be able to speak. So I'm going to go to the moderator role, and I'm going to click a tick on the send messages, making them allowed to speak in all 3 channels here. You don't have to do it for channels that you don't want people to speak in. And for a welcome channel to work, I'm going to go to this thing up here, click server settings, go to system message channel, and make it welcome. Now, there's all this, and also to avoid monstrosity, I guess, click only add mentions. And, well, that's pretty much all I want to cover for now, so hope you all have a good day, and good night.